Welcome to your daily focus for November the 3rd, 2022. Okay, so today might be a little bit more of relaxing, winding down, decompressing, rather than going forward. So if you're feeling that way, don't worry about it. You're right on track. Let's start at the beginning though. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. We have the three energy today. We have the three energy today for us. The three energy is all about transformation. The three energy is all about giving birth to something, creating, manifesting, inventing, tapping into your intuition, using your intuition and your sage wisdom together to move yourself forward. If we do the daily numerology, it is a 20 energy, and that's about turning points. That's about decisions. So maybe we are taking it back a little bit and thinking things through about what we truly want to bring into our reality. And 2 plus 0 is a 2, which is discovering the magic within us. Yes, the magic around us as well, but definitely the magic within us. What makes us happy, what makes us smile, what makes us, and our gifts, our talents, our abilities, the unique you. And bringing it out and bringing it alive, our inner child, celebrating ourselves. Sun in Scorpio, Moon is in Pisces. So it does awaken kind of a need for a spiritual refreshment, a meditation, prayer, sitting in quiet contemplation, grounding yourself in nature, all these kinds of things. Take a walk outside and just breathe fresh air. If go to a park or go to an ocean shore or a creek shore or bubbling brook for that matter, and just get out and get connected with nature. It's something that we are missing definitely in our cement jungles, and it's so vitally necessary in order to keep us grounded, to keep us centered. Mercury and Neptune are talking today. Okay, Sun is in Scorpio, Moon is in Pisces, but then we have Mercury and Neptune. Mercury and Neptune, we could be overly optimistic, and that could kind of haze the judgment of our day. Okay, we may be very impractical in our approaches to things, so be cautious of that. And our concentration, our focus really isn't there today. So when you might be feeling that kind of energy as well, and more so to pull it back, to think things through, to dream a little bit. Venus and Jupiter are also talking today, and we want more. We want more pleasure. We want more money. We want more in our relationships. We want more. Okay, and this could actually lead to an overindulgence in something that probably isn't good for us. Moderation is everything. My mom always told me that. Everything in moderation, nothing will hurt you. But we overreach. We're not happy, we're not satisfied with what we already have. That's definitely the case, and we want more, and we want to bring more in. Now this could also bring you down the depression rabbit hole, and you see that you can't have more, and that is very disempowering. So be very careful that when you're overreaching, or you're exaggerating your feelings, or you're exaggerating what you want in life or what you actually need in life. It is not a day to be impulsive or hasty and jump into things without giving it much thought. It's definitely a day that we need to pull it back a little bit. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for us. Our shadow card is the Three of Cups. It's a day of celebration. It's a day to have fun. It's a day to let your hair down. It's a day to get together with friends and celebrate each other and the friendship that you have, or the connection you have with another. It's a day where you might get great information or great news, and it's worth celebrating. You know, you've got something or create something. But with this card, usually we all hear some kind of good news. It may not definitely be pertaining to us in particular, but it's newsworthy to celebrate, or it's celebratory worthy. Our first card is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, oh, it is turning points and decisions. Oh my goodness. Look at our first card. This came up so much in the November readings. It was like almost in every, if you've checked all three signs, your sun, your moon, and your rising, you had to have this somewhere, if not in all three. For goodness sakes, it came up so much. Now, so here we are, and we're holding a pentacle in each hand, which tells us that no matter what the decision is that we make, it's the right decision. Those two ships on the side are coming into port, and we need to make a decision on what ship to get on. Now, eventually those ships will leave port, and you do not want to be standing where you are now. You want to be on one of those ships, because you could potentially, by not making a decision, lose out on both potentials for yourself. So it's very much a day when we do need to make the decision. Even all the more reason to pull back a little bit, dream about what we want to bring in, what our best life ever would look like, and then say, does this have potential to lead me in that direction? Does it bring in the emotion, the happiness, the joy? And yes, there will be struggles and chaos at times. That's part of life. And we know that, though, and we are accepting that challenge because we know what's at the end of the path. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is definitely about pulling it back and slowing it down and thinking it through. It's dark. There's not a lot of light to be had here. It's very foggy or misty, or we cannot see the path in front of us as clearly as we do need to see the path. We need to slow it down. We need to pull it back. We need to know in which direction to go, and we shouldn't make a decision until we know the right way forward. So, but we do need to make the decision, so we have to give it our time, our energy. We have to sit in quiet contemplation. We may have to pray or meditate on it in order to come up with some realistic thoughts about which path would be better for me, which decision would be better for me. What do I want to step into next? What do I want to create in the now? What do I want to create 5 years down the road? And then we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, yeah, date night. The Two of Cups, you may meet somebody today that just turns your whole life around. Absolutely. This could be a mentor, a lover, a new best friend, a new coworker, a boss, somebody in the community that raises your stature or your knowledge or both, or your clarity and understanding. So get out there and socialize with intent. Okay, go out to meet your mentor, someone who's going to teach you. Maybe you'll be the mentor today, but I really think it sways on us learning things rather than teaching things to others. So a couple of you might be in the teaching, but I think the majority of you are going to be in the learning. And even if it's just somebody in line and they give you the Reader's Digest version of something that they've gone through, and you learn all kinds of things that you shouldn't try, things that you need to try, things that will straighten that path for you one way or another, giving you more clarity and understanding to your next steps and the next steps and beyond. Go in search of someone like that. Maybe Google it. You know, if you can't get out for whatever reason, then Google some people and read a little bit about their life stories. And this could be a romance starting. This could be a brand new soulmate coming in. This could be a new best friend. So that's all on the table for us today. Okay, let's get a mantra card. Once, now with the new best friends and everything like that, you know, oh my goodness, they're all over the place. Remember, we don't want to be too impulsive today. We want to think things through. I'm going here because I want to talk to this person because, and think it through. What are the steps you're taking? Where are you putting your focus? What are you investing your time, your energy, your resources into today? Okay, don't be too spontaneous and don't overindulge. Stay grounded. Go for that walk in the park. Think things through. And yes, it is a decision-making kind of day. At the end of it all, we need to have a better understanding of where we want to step next, what we want to do next, how we can grow our path in a special new way. You're looking for a job, throw out 5 resumes a day. You'll have a job by the end of the week if you're doing that. Because that gives you a potential of 21 different places. And I tell you, maybe you blew it on the first couple of interviews, but that's okay because you learned. You got some key questions. You got to think about that answer a little bit more in depth. And you come across even more powerful and more confident each and every interview until you land that job. Okay, cheer up and live in the moment. Cheer up and live in the moment. So we don't want to dwell too much in the past and we don't want to dwell too much into the future. We want to be in the moment today. And cheer up. Don't let things pull you down. Don't dwell on the past, as it cannot be changed. Why obsess about the future if things beyond our control can happen at any time? Instead, become childlike again. Yesterday never mattered. Tomorrow is just another day. Do something spontaneous. Stop and smell the roses. Bake a cake. Sit and watch people walking by. Just live in the moment and enjoy what you are doing. Allow the universe and your angels to assist you effortlessly at this time. Listen to the angels sing. Be still and just go with the flow. If you're feeling exhausted or disheartened, then just rest. Do nothing. Nurture yourself to re-energize for tomorrow. Do what you need to do in order to feel happy and alive. The mantra is, I live for today and I feel happy. I feel glad. I feel optimistic. I feel excited. The only thing I didn't like about that is it said, be a little spontaneous. We know that we have to manage our impulsiveness. If we want to be spontaneous, we have to do it with a little bit of forethought, okay? Just want to throw that disclaimer out there. Spontaneous is good, but at least breathe before you say yes. So take a breath, okay? Before you jump into it. We have the Peacock vibrancy. Let's see if I can get it into focus. I'm getting better at it, but not great. Okay. You were born to shine and inspire, and you indeed were. Okay, I can say that with 100% accuracy, that you were born to shine, to inspire. So practice humility, be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So the Peacock is here to say recognize just how beautiful and deserving and powerful you are. Okay, and how do we do that? We get grounded today. We meditate today. We pray today. We contemplate our journey forward of what we want to bring into our life. And then we make some decisions about our next step. What are we going to do? Where are we going to use our time? How are we going to invest our time, our energy, our resources in a way that complements us, that moves us forward, that sets us straight on our path? So today we have the Peacock feeling that vibrancy. And we did have the 3 of Cups for celebration. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.